This is Storm 101 here. Yeah, I know. Voice reveal. Yay. And today we're going to be talking about severe weather for today. At this point in time, it's around midnight. So yeah, probably the time you're going to be watching this video is probably going to be later in the morning. So yeah, and this is my first time doing this, so please don't judge me. So we're going to be looking at the model runs here. We're going to be looking at the NAM model. We're going to be looking at the Storm Prediction Center, and we're probably going to be looking at my forecast for today. So yeah, let's first look at the wind speed, the jet stream, and it looks like it's not showing much for tomorrow, but later on in time, past 24 hours, it really does gain strength in Illinois and Indiana. So we're going to have to watch that. That could be a possibility for severe weather for them up there. Now if we look at vorticity, there's some pockets of red and purple and blues. Most of those are, and they start in Kentucky and back in Missouri and probably in Tennessee, but they really pop up in Illinois and Indiana. Some are in Kentucky, however, and it kind of continues on and looks like they kind of return into Kentucky in the next 30 hours at this point in time, the time of recording this. And if we go to the next one, where is it at? Okay, dew points. As of right now, it's been very humid today here in central Kentucky, and it looks to be the case for most of Kentucky and probably southern Indiana and Ohio. Looking at like 75 down in Tennessee. Around Kentucky can be between 70 and 74 or 75. Indiana, similar story. Ohio is mainly in the 60s. Now if we go to the bulk shear, there's not a whole lot of cape around. Most of it's been staying around in Kentucky. Pretty much, 1,835 is the highest I see. Some of it's in Ohio, but mainly it's between 1,000 and 2,000. For the most part, it's in Kentucky. You can see there's some in Ohio, but there is quite a bit in Tennessee as well. Yeah, 2,000 to 3,000. We're going to have to watch that. And yeah, it kind of sticks around most of the day for Kentucky. Maybe Indiana could get some on that day. If we look at 1K helicity, for the next 6 hours, could be reaching close to 200. Well, not really. 154 in Indiana, while here in Kentucky, where I live, it's close to 100, but not quite there in the next. See, most of the helicity is staying in Kentucky. Some of it's in Indiana, so on. By the way, yesterday was also a marginal risk for me, and we didn't have much here. Just two severe thunderstorms, and that's it. I heard one of those caused roof damage to a home, a roof completely gone, and it did have rotation with it. So yeah. Alrighty, moving on. EHI for the next 9 hours, getting near to 1 in south central Kentucky, and maybe get some in Ohio. Some of it's approaching to Ohio in the next 15 hours. Yeah, around 1 or so. Not really impressive. So, low level lap rates. It really blows up in the next 18 hours. Yeah, 10, 9, not really much impressive in Kentucky. Well, yeah, it is kind of impressive, I should say. Yeah, between 8 and 9. Yeah, probably isolated spots could get 9 to 10, especially down here around Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, maybe Kentucky as well. With that, now if we look at the supercell composite, if we look in the next few hours, yeah, 1.3 is the highest I see. If I can find that, and I guess we'll do 1.2. If we look on there, gotta wait for it. Weak tornado. Earlier it's just showing severe. Now it's just upgraded to weak tornado. Looks like we got a cap going on here. Maybe some damaging winds as well if we scroll down. Supercell is weak. And the same thing for severe hail. It's kind of weak inside. If I can scroll that up. Thank you. Yeah, not much. I don't think it would be weak tornado, but it'd be... Well, what I'm trying to say here is that if there was a tornado risk, it would be on a very low end side. Now if we exit that off, significant tornado, we can look that real quick. It's not really much. Yeah, just a little bit. Not really impressive. Highest I see is along the Ohio River. Or so. Moving on, we can go to the Storm Prediction Center. There it is. Marginal risk for Tennessee, Eastern Kentucky, parts of West Virginia and Ohio, and far southwestern part of Pennsylvania. Can't really scroll down. Alright, the summary is thunderstorms are possible across much of the eastern and southern states. On Tuesday, some strong to possibly severe thunderstorms may develop from western Tennessee into the upper Ohio Valley region. Strong wind gusts and perhaps a tornado will be possible should severe storms develop. So, yeah, we kind of went over all that, so we're not going to read that big paragraph. Whoops. Sorry about that. As you can see here, tornado risk is at 2%. That was what it was today. A 2% wind. Yeah, same thing. Like it was. I don't know why I'm saying today. It was yesterday. What am I thinking? Tornado yesterday. Yeah, same thing. Except for hail. It was at 5%. But it was still at our marginal risk. Now, probably the worst thing that I ever did is for my forecast. I am predicting a marginal risk for southern Indiana, much of Kentucky, going up into Ohio, maybe got a little bit of West Virginia, but mainly in this particular area. If you could see my arrow, just ignore that line that I just did. Yeah, it's just mostly just going to be in here, probably around the Ohio River. Most of the ingredients I've been seeing together is around the Louisville area, maybe Cincinnati as well, and probably around Lexington or so. So yeah, just how long have I been recording? For almost 10 minutes. So yeah, try not to waste your all's time. So I'm going to end it here. So yeah, this is probably what my forecast is going to be looking like. I'll be going through the COD meteorology website, It's right up here. If you want to check it out, here's the website, weather.cod.edu/forecast and so on forward. Yeah, you can look at the Storm Prediction Center on NOAA, and I'm just using my severe weather maps on Google Docs and using my coloring stuff, my tools. So yeah, this is what you'll be seeing. You'll be seeing the date, what day, so what it'll be, and that's today. So that's pretty much it. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if y'all want to. Y'all don't have to right now, but y'all could decide if you want to or not. And I will see y'all in the next update or video wherever I post. Goodbye.